Monday.
How are you, Maddie?
I'm great. How are you?
Amazing. I love Mondays.
Yeah.
I said it every
the best
week.
day of the week.
I think so.
Yeah.
We've got 5 days of grind,
Yeah.
and then we can go to sleep for 2 days.
Yes.
How was your weekend?
It was really quiet, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. Decided to take a bit of R&R time.
I was on the other side of the R&R. I was on the R&B.
Woo.
I went to the Yarra Valley with Fox FM.
Yeah, I think so.
Fox FM, yeah. I saw my boys to Men, Blackstreet, and TLC.
They're my favourite.
TLC?
Yeah, I love TLC.
I actually downloaded their album
Really?
right after. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to listen to them in the 90s.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the 90s were like, Maddie? Cool. So Lyndon is busy this morning. Sade also very busy. Maddie's also very busy, but I couldn't ask Q&A or have Q&A by myself. So Maddie's here
Yeah.
as normal. Maddie, what's happening this week?
We have 2 questions coming this week.
Yep.
On Twitter, we have one from Aaron F.
Yep.
And he wants to know that he keeps hearing that it's okay if you fail forward. What does this mean?
So failing forward is a terminology for failure. Okay, so failure, ordinarily a lot of people look at failure as a real bad thing, right? In the startup world, or even those people that just have an idea, the chance of failure is like high 90s. And so there is a really strong chance for people to fail. Failing forward is after failure, looking back at the situation and going, I learned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can tweak those, or I can address those 5 issues for the next opportunity or the next idea that I have. And so failing forward is really identifying the lessons that come from those failures.
Right.
Now, too many people, in my opinion, and guys, challenge me on it, please. Comments, questions, tweet at me, come at it. Too many people are too scared of failure. And I actually think failure, although it hurts, is actually a good thing. If you look at personal development in the gym, if you look at, hey, I want to drop 20 pounds, 20 kilos, I want to add 10 kilos of muscle. Actually, a couple of the guys are doing some challenges at the moment in the community, and they're doing really well. One guy wants to lose 10 kilos, and he stands a chance to win $12,000.
Wow.
From there's a fitness competition going on, not from Creative Cubes. And so, but the point is, in order for that person or people to be able to achieve those results, they have to fail.
Yeah.
So if we look at just like a bench press as an example, if you really want to be able to grow and increase muscles, you have to take your body to the point of failure in order to overcome. And over time, there's adaptation. Your body will adapt, and the 20 pounds or the 20 kilos that you've got on each side of the barbell will become an easier thing to do, right? And slowly you chip away at these things. Well, guys, the reality is business is no different. Ideas are no different. You have to throw yourself out into the market, let the market respond to you,
And then adapt.
And it's okay. It's okay if it doesn't go to your expectations. It's okay if you throw something out there and there's a slight pivot in another direction. But the worst thing you need to do is fail backwards. And failing backwards is never getting back on the horse or never getting back on the bike. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not easy. But if you can take the positives out of the failure, you become bigger and better for the next opportunity. You become more wiser. So that's what failing forward is, Aaron, or Aaron. I hope we've answered your question there. I actually think that failure isn't a bad thing.
No, I think it's a mindset.
Yeah.
If you go through something that is technically a failure, if you still think of it as a failure and don't get those positives, then that's your own fault.
Yeah, so that's failing backwards. If you can't it cost me $1,000 and it didn't work, and okay, why didn't it work? How can you change it? How can you evolve? Did you need to spend $1,000? Was it 5,000 you needed to spend, or was it 500? Like, draw all of those positives out of that failure, and I don't think really at the end of the day it becomes a failure. It becomes a lesson.
Yeah, definitely.
Aaron, hit me up. Aaron.
We have a second question from Facebook from Billy T. In the beginning, what's the best way to build momentum for your business?
Guys, I think it's very simple, right? There's no magic. There's nothing magical going on here. There's nothing magical that went on at other businesses that I've been involved in. It's just get out there and hustle, right? Just get out there, do it. Don't talk about it, show it. There's famous lines from Tom Cruise. Show me the money. Don't talk, just do. And so I think that, it's a friend of mine, and you might hear more about this during the week because I'm starting to get a little bit pent up about it. But a friend of mine hit me up the other day on a social media channel, and it was like, man, you're so lucky you have such a network of people. I was like, dude, I wasn't born with a network of people.
Yeah.
He's like, well, at least you've got some money to put behind it now. I was like, I came to Melbourne with less than $4,000 in my bank account in 2003. I just got out there and hustled. And I accepted no, but I didn't accept failure or a definitive no, right? I respect people's opinions. I was very cordial. I was, trying to be professional, but I hustled relentlessly around the clock, sometimes to the detriment of, an opportunity of going out or sleeping in or kind of not being able to do fun things.
Yeah.
But I stayed committed. And so I think that in the beginning, the best way to build momentum is just be consistent and relentless. And, someone once said to me, Toby, how do you eat a dinosaur? And apart from the obvious, dinosaurs don't exist and they're extinct and I wasn't around during those times, the reality is it's one piece at a time, right? The same thing you eat everything else. So the point is that you've got this huge goal to eat a dinosaur, if that's the goal, at least in the example, to eat it, but it starts with, one bite, one slice, and constant action, day in, day out, and stay consistent at it. And those little things over the course of a week add to a big thing, over the courses of a month add to an even bigger thing, and over the course of the year is potentially life-changing.
Whole dinosaur.
You eat the whole dinosaur. Hustle, relentlessness, and consistency.
Cool.
With the biggest emphasis on all three. Biggest emphasis on consistency.
Yeah.
No different to, hey, if you're trying to, increase your muscles, going to the gym once a week isn't going to do it.
Yeah.
But if you go constantly, obviously you need some time to recover, likewise for your mind. But hit it and quit it. Cool?
I think Billy will be set now.
Billy T. I want to say Billie Jean, but it's not. I hope I haven't been rude. Cool. Okay. So Kristen's answers. Guys, they're starting to come in. I actually want to give a quick shout out to a guy called Blake out of Knoxville, Tennessee. I've been talking with him a little bit just lately. And he said he's got a bunch of questions that are going to come at me, but I'll never know when. So Blake, instead of you calling me out on Q&A, I'm calling you out. Send the questions to Maddie. We'll get them answered. All right, guys. Maddie, thank you.
Thank you.
I'll see you in 10 minutes, but I'll see you next Monday.
See you then. Ooh.